What up, YouTube? So today is going to be part one of the Honda Civic EX K24 K20 swap. And today we got a little 94 Honda Civic EX pretty much that it's all stock besides it being lowered on some HX wheels. Those are like DA side markers, probably going to change to EG. I just want to show you guys the car. This is the new project. So it is all powered and everything. Interior is pretty decent, and this will be another video about automatic to stick manual conversion. So this is an auto car. I like to get auto cars for K swaps because they're usually not as abused as manual ones, and most likely not raced out. This motor is actually in really good condition, and it is for sale if anybody is interested. This is a D16 Z6 VTEC motor, so it is automatic tranny. So if anyone is interested, we'll actually go for a little test drive just to show you guys the setup. It's really good condition, only 145K, and a lot of stuff we will be deleting. So if anyone's interested in the AC kit, stock air box, the ECU, which is a P28, which is perfect for chipping for B series and stuff, or single cams, either way. Let's see what else. Yeah, this is pretty much harness, everything I won't be using. Probably might be going to a manual rack and pinion depending how fast I can get one, because I really want to do this swap pretty quick since the car just sits here. But I would be more interested in driving it if it was K series, so I figured I do have some stuff here at the house, and I did want to kind of prove a point on a K24 motor I built a while back that I was going to use for the Tacoma, but I can't since the Tacoma is going to require like a K20 style head for the water port flow because of the transmission spacing between the firewall. So let me just show you guys. It starts up pretty good and everything, no check engine lights. So a lot of people ask me, is a lot of the cars that I build, if they're going to be for sale. This one is for sale. After I put the motor in, transmission, everything, the swap hopefully can be done in the next couple of days. I still got to do the EK coupe, a lot of other cars I'm working on right now, but I kind of need a daily right now since gas is getting expensive. So I will be getting rid of all this tint and stuff, making it look a lot cleaner. Probably going to put some different wheels, or at least spray them white. Get rid of the tow hook and just make it a clean daily driver. And like I said, we will be converting this from automatic to stick, so that'll be for some of you guys who can only find automatic shells and stuff. This, like I said, they're still good if you're doing a swap. It's not that very hard to do because most of the stuff on the K series swap you have to get comes with the swap anyways, besides the slave, the pedals, or I mean besides the master cylinder. If you have a full swap car, you pretty much can just take everything off of that. I would still use one of these years slave master cylinders, since the RSX and like the SIs, they have a dual valve. Let's see if I can show you. So you see that valve right there, that's actually kind of at a delay. I'm gonna let this warm up real quick. I'm gonna go show you guys the motor, so we'll go to the garage and then we'll come back. All right, so this is the K24 K20 engine. Now pretty much this is the Myth motor. So this is a K24 A8, and the A4s are the same type of piston. Supposedly the myth is that you can't slap a VTEC head without the pistons hitting the valves. So this is going to be one of those engines that we're going to be testing out, which I've already proven. Some people on this channel have already done it already, but I want to prove it for myself, so I will be doing it as well. I just got to put pretty much put the oil pan, side cover, redo the timing. I will be throwing in, it has ITR cams, but I want to try out the Z3 cam just to see if it's a little different. Plus I sold the 50-degree VDC, and the 50-degree VDC is already on the Z3 cam, so might as well do that. But I gotta finish. We'll finish this motor up in a couple days. I gotta order the CRV post mount, and then like I said, just do all the timing and get. I got some stuff I picked up as far as the water pump, housing, and alternator. I got an EP3 pulley kit, and I got a flywheel starter, everything pretty much to go on this motor. And then yeah, we'll be getting this dropped in really soon. So yeah, this is, like I said, the Myth motor. Back in 2002, when all the K series pretty much came out, the 2.4 that was only available was out of the Element, the Accord, which I think pretty much are the same, and then the CRVs. Now the CRVs, they had pretty much an RSX style port head, and their pistons are actually different. So the true K24 one back in the day that was usable was the CRV one. You can actually throw the RSX head straight on it and get true VTEC power. So that's the reason why these were kind of neglected, and pretty much just use these for dropping pistons and rods, and then slapping VTEC heads on them, or pretty much mainly just building them all the way up, since they were cheaper and mostly available at the junkyards at the time. Now, just because that they weren't usable, doesn't mean people, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be the first person to do this, won't be the last, but like I said, there's some people who did still try and made them work. So I just wanted to put that on the channel for pretty much people who have like Civic SIs 06 to 11 and they threw out their block. You can just slap on, like I said, a Z3 head right back on it. I've seen 2 people do it so far, and one went up to at least like 20,000 miles on it before his last video supposedly. So but yeah, this is one way of doing a K24, K20. Like I said, I got the Type S oil pump. I will have the 50-degree, and pretty much just having true VTEC is still K24, K20. The cheapest way to do a K24, K20 though is literally just get a TSX long block. A lot of people don't know that's really the same thing except for the VDC and the oil pump. But it still comes with true VTEC. So people didn't really know about the TSX too much because they didn't come out until 2 years later, which is in 2004. And even though the 0405 head ports are a little smaller, you still have the true VTEC, which is what you need. And then you could throw all the VDC, the 50-degree, the Type S oil pump on them, and maybe like an RBC manifold, since they bolt right up. And you can still make great power without having to, take apart a TSX block and, throw a K20 head. You're not going to make much power. Even with the turbo or whatever, at the end of the day, you're pretty much getting the same setup, except for a little bit higher compression on the TSXs. But TSX is pretty much a K24, K20. It just doesn't have a 50-degree VDC and the oil pump. But other than that, if you do that, it is pretty much the cheapest bolt-on way to go K24, K20. You don't have to do it like this. You don't have to use a CRV block. Like I said, the CRV block is the best one to use to guarantee no piston to valve. But like I said, I still think these ones work just as well. Even if you maybe added a thicker head gasket, you should still probably be able to clear. But like I said, I'm just going to prove my side of this video because, like I said, I've seen the motor rev up to about $8 grand without no piston to valves, and the car ran fine. So hopefully this video series will be able to prove the same thing. Let's go for a little ride and the coupe, and just want to show you guys how it runs in case anyone does want this swap or wants just the motor. Like I said, I know it's a good engine. Has 145,668. As you can see, like, it was getting its oil changes all the time. I mean, you can just tell by the interior and everything, it was a well taken care of car. The person who actually owned this car before actually hit me up on Instagram, so they told me that it was a very well taken care of car. But anyways, I'm gonna go open the gate and then we'll get back on the road. All right, we're back. We're here on the road, and show you how fast this car is. thing is gutless for sure. Will definitely save some gas. Like I said, no check engine lights, nothing crazy, nothing going on with this motor. This is one of those engines, if you do pick up, like I would keep it if I had another car just to keep it around, but I don't really have time. And like I said, I want to try something different with this car since it's just sitting here. Get some more content on the channel, so. Want to get a hold of me to get this motor or swap or whatever you need to get off of me, you can hit me up on Instagram, which is rarewooded_, or you can Gmail me or email me at honda.mike1988@gmail.com, and I'll hit you back up for sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure if this motor was on a 5-speed trend, it would actually pick up a lot faster. It's not too bad. At least it does have VTEC. For it being low is really good on this car. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it, guys, for this video. Just wanted to show you guys what the next project car was going to be, and like I said, this one will be for sale. I just got to gather a couple parts, and you guys start seeing part 2 come very soon. Still got to finish up a couple other cars on the channel as well. We got some new cars coming in as well too, so stay tuned for that. But the MR2 should be, we gotta wait for another harness to come in. The Tacoma, the plate should be coming in for sure. EK, I waiting on the mounts. They were back ordered, but that'll be coming together. We'll be taking apart that swap actually next couple videos, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't, please press that like button. That gets out to the algorithm, and comment, share, let me know what you guys want to know about, anything more about the K24, K20 series or whatever. I can put more information out on that. Other than that, see you guys in the next one.